San Antonio, Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Wembanyama is the center with Sochan next to him. And it's Jones in at the point. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And so off the tip, it's Memphis. Morant against Jones. And Ja Morant with the three.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Here's Sochan. Passes it to Johnson. Over Jackson. A shot by Johnson, no good. Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against the Lakers.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
A great scorer. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
San Antonio shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are...
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And, man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
Yeah, two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, you know, each team wants to take it to the other. I'm sure we will see a lot of toying around with lineups and see what types of matchups work best.
And the basket by Vassell.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
The three from Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Tipped away. Oh, trying for it. Morant with the steal. And then Morant slams it in.
What an athletic play by Morant. It's ridiculous. Grabs the ball, sprints to the finish on the fast break, all on his own.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Sochan. Oh, that's blocked. Morant drives in. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Sochan. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded from outside the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the three. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
1:14 left in the first quarter. Vassell with it. Guarded now by Jackson.
Bringing it on D. Morant with the swat.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Grizzlies. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, the Spurs. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And when you look at Memphis, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
Here's Morant. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Morant's got 25 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Branham, guarded by Morant. With a step back. Here's Collins. And the rejection by Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. 16 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Vassell. Got a hand on it. Outside Rose. Three-pointer. They get it back. Second shot opportunity.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He's playing defense with a huge chip on his shoulder. Blocks, steals, you name it. He's all over the place. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. You got Clark. Smart is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Santi Aldama. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admired his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer, when I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. When it comes to Trey Jones, Richard, what has impressed you most about him so far?
Well, Kev, it's his deceptive versatility. He scores, he passes, he rebounds, he does everything at a solid rate. And most importantly, this man just plays so hard when he's out there.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Luke Kennard comes in for Rose. Shots good by Kennard.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Clark finds Kennard. From the arc. Rebound by Sohan.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Smart against Jones. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Kings. Kennard for three. Good on the three-point shot. Kennard's got 6 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Jones, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's not sure on that possession.
Shots good by Kennard.
That score in this first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Ball's knocked loose. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Puts it up from 12. Offensive rebound, Clark. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Spurs have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
You can't leave someone open when Smart is running his team because he will find that mistake.
San Antonio calls timeout. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Well, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Bain comes in for Williams. And it's John Morant in for Marcus Smart. The Spurs shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Driving the lane, here's Bassett. Drops in the layup for 2.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morant kicks to Kennard. Back to Morant. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the three-point bomb. Morant's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Grizzlies. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Sohan, the pass to Bassey. 55 seconds left in the first half. Here's Vassell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now here's Morant for 3. That one doesn't go. Spurs shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. Vassell, no good.
And he's very confident from that range. But you can't make him all.
From 13 feet, it goes down. Morant's got 33.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And the pass to Bassey. Pass to Sohan. Clock at 6. Fires from way outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Got it off in time. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going to the break, holding it in order.
17. Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He ended up with 33 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Coming in on the heels of a whopping performance in their last game, he's had no let-up in that fire here tonight. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with their perimeter defense. Disorganization, chaos, a lot of wide open looks.
And that's going to do it for us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Wembanyama is the center with Sochan next to him. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Jones in at the point guard. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Spurs shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Here's Sochan, guarded by Jackson. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
They haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Outside Jackson. From past the arc. And Ja Morant with the 3. Morant's got 38 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Keldon Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks. Memphis. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics. Then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And he hits the first of 3. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. There's the triple. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Here's Branham. Down low. Inside, Wembanyama misses from short range.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Rose can't hit. The Spurs have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Johnson, a wide open look, off target with his 3.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
The 3 from Morant sinks the triple. Morant's got 46 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Mamukelashvili passes to Johnson. Passes it to Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Just 5 on the clock. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Morant outside. From deep. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Wembanyama. Fade away. That one off the back iron and out.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Puts up a deep three. Johnson's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
It's good from long range.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Wembanyama. Morant surveying the D. And the Grizzlies get it back. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. Morant's got 57 points.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
They get a hand on it. Pass to Wembanyama. To end the run. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Good. That's another bucket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Now Wembanyama. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's Memphis, able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We got Rose. Jackson is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Morant.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Wesley the pass to Bassey. Here's Champagnie, guarded by Jackson. The shot by Champagnie, no good. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Grizzlies. And that one's good, Morant.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. It makes for a more level playing field.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And for Memphis, their shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Morant with a wide open look. The long distance three is buried. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Graham, the pass to Osman. Spurs passing it around. Pass to Graham. Oh, and here comes Rose, all alone. Here's the pass to Aldama. And here's Morant, covered by Wesley. This one for three. He got it again. Sensational. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Osman, the pass to Bassey. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful passing. Nasty jam.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by the Grizzlies.
Rose kicks to Morant. Puts up a three. Good, he hits again.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on third place all-time in scoring.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds both the first and third place scoring marks. First, of course, for 100 points, and third place all-time with 78. Anytime Wilt's name comes up, you are making history.
For three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
Wesley against Jackson. A putback.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about one.
Good, another from three.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Pass to Graham. Just 5 to shoot. Tries a three. And it's Wesley missing. The Grizzlies shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field.
And one team is just complete.
Another one goes. Incredible.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961, and Kobe Bryant now in his sight.
The offensive rebound. Here's Bassey. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. So it's the Grizzlies now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. The three from Morant. Another bucket. Wow.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Takes the three, and again for three.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Shoots it up. And another basket for Memphis.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you later.